Lock the doors.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Fringe is in the house.
Sure, this guy's fit to be tied, but his resume speaks for itself. You know, I don't know what it is about this guy that captivates the WWE Universe. Quite frankly, to me, Dean Ambrose looks like a guy that hasn't showered in about a month.
There is no rhyme or reason for why Dean Ambrose does what he does, but that's why people like him, Corey.
And here comes the Architect.
Seth freaking Rollins, the Kingslayer, the Architect, undeniably one of the best superstars WWE has seen this generation.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities.
Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner, debuted as part of the Shield with Reigns and Ambrose.
Rollins thrives and is driven by people doubting him, by people saying that he can't do something. Rollins will do it just to silence them and smile in their face.
We're just moments away from this huge tag team match, guys.
And I don't think I've ever seen these four superstars more motivated than they appear to be heading into this one, Michael.
This man is a real force, Drew McIntyre.
A revamped attitude, revamped appearance.
McIntyre's made it his mission to eliminate all the complacency in WWE.
You know, Drew McIntyre arrived and he was the chosen one. Handpicked by WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon. And Drew will admit that he became complacent. Felt like he didn't have to work hard to get to the top. When he got fired, he went away, he got a new attitude, and now he's back, bigger and badder than ever.
With a vengeance.
Yeah, this new attitude from Drew McIntyre dictates he will take whatever he wants.
McIntyre laser focused.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 442 pounds, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, The Shield. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 472 pounds, they are the Raw Tag Team Champions, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre.
Don't even think about going anywhere. Damaging. Ambrose and his tag team partner look ready for action. Here we go.
When I looked at the card for tonight, this one definitely stood out as one you don't want to miss.
I don't even think the Lunatic Fringe knows what he's going to do moment to moment.
No, I quit trying to make sense of Ambrose a long time ago. I was getting headaches.
Got him with the elbow drop. Clearly on a mission here. What an amazing stretch. Right to the face.
The WWE Universe knows when that bell rings, Dolph Ziggler's looking to steal the show. The show-off takes pride in taking down any superstar who steps in front of him and making it look easy. Drew McIntyre got him there.
Ambrose starting to struggle now. You can bet he's not going to let this golden opportunity slip so easily.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary considering he has a very capable partner he can tag in here.
Dolph Ziggler's talent is second to none. The man goes out there to have the best match on the card every single night. And the term show-off is more than just a moniker. For Ziggler, it's a way of life.
I'll be the first to admit it. Dolph Ziggler is charismatic. He's a tremendous athlete and he's double tough. Men want to be Dolph Ziggler and women want to be with Dolph Ziggler. Sounds a lot like me. I can tell you, Cole, that's a burden.
I'd say Drew McIntyre's career is a story of two completely different chapters. McIntyre himself would tell you his first chapter didn't quite go as planned, but boy, chapter 2 is a whole nother story. Jeez, nice move. Shockwave sent down the spine. Drop kick.
Right on the money.
And he delivers a knee.
Michael, I like your analogy of McIntyre's career as two different chapters. And while chapter 1 didn't necessarily blow anybody away, there was a foreshadowing of his future success.
Well, even Mr. McMahon himself called McIntyre a future world champion, which of course later came true in 2017 when McIntyre defeated Bobby Roode for the NXT Championship.
Good offense here from Seth Rollins.
Innovation from the Kingslayer.
The challenger's taking on some offense.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts to Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue the domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the 3rd fall was ruled a double countout. Dolph Ziggler was a dominant amateur wrestler at St. Edward's High School in Lakewood, Ohio, and still holds a...
Dean Ambrose has his eyes on his target, folks. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Big fringe!
What a clothesline!
Nobody does it quite like him.
All that's left now is for Ambrose to finish this.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Down!
The Jinoku driver! Dolph Ziggler is a standout amateur wrestler that gave him an incredible foundation for the WWE. Dolph Ziggler!
Ziggler with the famouser! I knew it was only a matter of time.
That'll readjust your spine.
Look out, guys.
Somebody wound him up and he's off and running.
Nicely timed shot by Dean Ambrose. A clubbing blow. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Uh-oh, hammered with a diving elbow drop. He lands a jarring forearm.
Some might remember seeing him as a caddy or a cheerleader. But once Dolph Ziggler debuted on Raw in 2008, the show-off's been stealing the show and winning WWE Gold.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. That's how you make an impact. I don't want to know what that feels like. And a big chop. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Nice offense from Seth Rollins.
The King Slayer is rolling.
Ziggler was also an amateur. Right to the back of the neck.
Just with
Neck breaker. And he stops the count. And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. Nicely executed. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. The challenger not in a great place. It appears his opponent has his number right now.
He needs a breather in a bad way right now. If he could just make it to his corner and make the tag. Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Oh, vicious. One move after the other. It's devastating. Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move. If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre...
Here's the cover. This is going to be big, one way or another. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. And he slams him down.
Now we have Dean Ambrose on the attack.
As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial run at WWE had ups and downs, but ever since his return in 2017, I'd say McIntyre's among the most dominant superstars on the roster.
As with the people he's defeated since returning. And let's look at some of these names, Cole. Bobby Roode, Andrade Cien Almas, Seth Rollins. Those are some pretty big names, if you ask me.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, I think this man means business. Inverted DDT.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle, putting it all on the line. Look at this, Dolph Ziggler doing some good work here. This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Oh, right to the throat. Great move.
Seth Rollins is looking to fly. Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end. It's got to be over now. You have to think that's it.
McIntyre looking to end this. He's just so quick.
Oh, man, I don't think Drew McIntyre liked that.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Seth Rollins is in position.
Bam! But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Now back to the ring. Dean Ambrose tags in.
And it's Dean Ambrose making a move. Oh, there it is!
Dirty deeds.
Don't be surprised if we crown a new champ here.
He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
Look at this.
With the tag is Seth Rollins.
Single leg drop kick.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Seth Rollins beginning to stumble a little.
The Kingslayer's wearing down.
The challenger is starting to feel the pressure of this high-profile championship match.
If I'm his partner, I'm furious right now. There's no reason why he shouldn't have made a tag by now.
But the question is, how much energy does his opponent have left? My guess is not much, given what we've seen him go through so far in this match.
No way! Good God!
Inverted Frankensteiner.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
The challenger simply will not be denied.
They did it. I can't remember a tag team match in recent memory that was even close to as good as that one was.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here are your winners and new Raw Tag Team and Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. The Shield.
Took on some damage there, but was still able to pick up the win.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
And that's exactly the type of action we've come to expect when the tag titles are on the line.